Well, and from that City wing, he goes searching for King.
Hasn't been in good form this year. Couldn't get away with it there. Marshall does. And Wilson, a summer of work that he put into himself pre-draft to make sure he was ready. And he looks at
the ball and found a way to get it inside 50.
And there was no one at ground level. St Kilda had 3-on-1 that time.
This is the money kick, though. Hits a pretty good spot with it. The Saints have players. Sheasel to Larkey, heads out wide, had a couple of options and nicely delivered to... And 50 or hold, one of the two. It's a hold-on kick. 6-6 so far this year.
Back. See Max King.
And the leader from Hayes. Good. He can ruck, he can save Mitch Owens from having to do the ruck work. Slotted it.
Set up kick.
Set up kick it is. Marshall got there. Membry front spot. Check that on the way back to the middle if he kicks this goal. And he kicks in foot.
Breaking clear, Philippo pops the handball across. Ross, quick snap.
Turns, goes. He's got Hayes in a paddock. On as their sub, Toby Pink. And that's got a good on
from his team.
In their terms at the moment, St Kilda, they've got numbers out wide. There's a raffle out there, Wood.
Including his own teammates. Zerha running hard forward, Stocker, that's high, but probably...
Hot memory, one of those. Heads out wide, and Hastie's been good. Wilson's been to go on AFL footy. That shapes back beautifully.
Leader's blown out to 26, and that might be about to grow. Another deepish entry, not deep.
Coach, remind the coach, I'm down here. It's a stub. Good tackle by Windhager. 50 maybe. Umpire said play on, but 50 probably would have been a better option for the targets.
A couple of options. He chooses the former. And flirts with the bounce. And Stocker played the line of the ball. Gets the immediate clearing kick out of there and lands it with single.
Look out. This is dangerous. Heads in the pocket. Maybe not.
1, 2, 3 bounces. It gets to him now, and you can see it.
And that allowed them time to set up the loose over the top.
One, but a breach through.
Wilkie. Really put the Jets on.
Kick short. And Sinclair slightly mischarge on. Hill, Membry, whelped this one. Engaged with Comben. Doesn't bring it. Your mob. McDonald. Marshall. He plays tall.
Yep.
I'm going to need Miller. It's in the Membry direction. Miller, there's no one in the goal square. He can go for home. He needs a dribble, a skip. He didn't.
Does give him a chance to get more of the feel for the footy. And Zerha is the deepest forward. Snappy hands from the Saints, though. Stocker to Wood. He was in such a hurry to get rid of it.
Free. McKercher heads wide. Stevenson hasn't seen a lot of it. Won't see it here.
On tired his legs. He thinks he's a better chance to hit the leading foot.
Marks finding space.
Hill, Wanganeen Miller down the spine, that corridor.
Ball carry, but he just gets it back. Dodges the tackle. For a Wood day, Brad Hill.
Needs to hit a target. Sends it towards Zerha territory, and guess who?
Down. That was Uniac, wouldn't mind a second crack at that. Good fist from Bonner to Marshall. Arch trying to stay with Owens.
EU loops it over the top. Larkey hasn't got one yet. He still hasn't got one.
Looking up on the move forward for Stocker. There's room for King. He just can't quite cut back. And Shields, Zerha back to goal, and Curtis leading up. Takes the mark. Player this year, but only 2 for today. Goalless last week for the first. Paul Kerr start.
See if he launches here. Inside kick is delightful if it's marked. It is a bit of ear mass. Phase him and didn't daze him. Shaken, not cheers. Because I was calling it, Long kick to half forward. McDonald gets back.
Saints are getting into their kick game. Not the best kick. Wardlaw ready to capitalise. A lot of the copy on a kick like that can hurt, but doesn't hurt as much. The second go at it. Had a better fist of it back towards the wing. Maybe some holding again.
Good dance step by Ross. Heads in the Wood direction, and he's good enough. Here from the arc. Back in.
All it is. Goals. But it's heading north's way up. The boot of Wardlaw just softened the kick beautifully. And 5 sort of numbers we've become accustomed to in recent years. But if he kicks straight, Cruiser in.
About to kick it where he'd like to be. Curtis, Dersma.
Numbers. Wilson again, storming forward. It's well placed for Hill.
Oh, well, his standout attribute, his ability to cover the ground.
Brad Hill does it. Victory of the season.
Gets it back from Stevenson and a little spear. Dumps it down the line. And good mark by Hay. They'll come back a little.
Riley Hardiman has given. Goal.
Threewood got her all the way outside 50. Fisher back inside, and guess who?
This one here goes to Pink, was able to get it cleanly. So there's 8 handballs in a row.
Ball from Drury. Zerha. High. And
Done well, want him like a glove. Fisher back out. Drury manhandled Bonner. Tries to hold it up and now go with a little chip kick. Can we make? Can't nail it.
St Kilda have done
the contest, but Wilkie emerged with the football. King. And that's
all of a sudden, look what it opens up. Then the quick hand pass to Hill.
As Buck said, now regularly in contention for the... He's getting going. The Saints.
His meter's still running. Out wide. Hill. He mops it up. Marshall back inside 50. Wide ball.
his direct opponents.
It's game 8. And Wilson's down. So will he get up in a hurry? In the meantime, North go for
the bench, and they said, you're okay, send him straight back on. Didn't even come from the field.
West East.
We know what that is. He converts it.
The clutch in, found Shields, and he floats it nicely to Paul Curtis. Breathes some life. North.
The wrap with that.
Tucked away from Drury. Big battle this. Drury fights the fight. 1-on-2.
Into Sheasel, made the good call. Scott, the entry. Larky, a big presence. Centre 45. He'll kick it about 47, and he'll... That...
North Melbourne continue to fight this fight well. Breath in.
Your dirty days.
Claire. Wanganeen Miller. North with an extra behind.
Eyes darting. He's got Pink. Stretching out wide. So Pink, free kick. But when you are attacking, that's probably not it.
Wilkie down the line. And small possession numbers, but assists have been high. And he finds Larky. Sits it up, lets it sail. And
King waiting for the right time to lead. It's on, but Core again. The ball moves via Wanganeen Miller through Wood. And big sight.
Ross caught, but gets it back in the 1-2. Membry.